How you doing? You alright? Where am I going to start? So, on the 30th of April this year, SESKU and HEMSWORTH Community Scale Model Club that I'm very, very much a part of. You might have seen it in my previous videos. We are doing a 24-hour build in aid of Models for Heroes. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. More to come of that in a minute. I'm currently building all sorts of stuff and my bench is an absolute mess. Let's roll that intro and let's get going. Cheers. So we're going to see how good my editing is. I can't even talk. We're going to see how good my editing is. Right, back to business. Every year the club chooses a charity to give back to. And I'm going to bore you to death for 5 or 10 minutes. All right, stay with me if you want. And if you don't, go make a cup of tea and you'll have to watch somebody else. So, established club in 2017. And that particular year, at the back end of that year, we knocked on a few doors, charity doors, and said, do you mind if we come and help you? And Cancer Research are the ones that came back and said, fantastic. So we had to jump through a load of hoops, getting licenses for street collecting and one thing and another, but we managed to do it. And on that particular day, we raised about 167 quid, and I think it were 28 pence. Okay, that was year one. Year two, we did something slightly different. What we did was we asked the lads at club and my company that I work for and associated companies that are part of club, like Bart Sharp and Coastal Kits, Gary Morton, and a couple of others, and the lads down at club to donate raffle prizes. And we had a raffle. And you think, oh yeah, you know, good idea, a couple of quid, one thing or another, but no, we did it a little bit different. What we did is, down at club, we said to the lads, look, if you want a raffle ticket, you're going to have to bring some food in, tin of beans, box of cornflakes, wheat, pasta, rice, tins of soup, absolutely everything, bottles of detergent, washing up liquid, anything that could basically go to a human resources centre, so that we could sort of donate all that stuff then to them to give out to the families in our community area who are genuinely struggling. So we picked our food bank, which is down South HEMSWORTH, next village onto us. We did the raffle, great morning. Loads and loads of people got loads and loads of prizes, and then the day after, I took the food items and the detergent and washing and everything, all the items, down to our local food bank, and we had a picture. I'll see if I can dig it out actually, and absolutely thrilled to bits with what we've done. And again, it's giving back to community. Okay, year 3, COVID. Year 4, COVID. Year 5, we are in our 5th year anniversary this year, from our humble beginnings back in HEMSWORTH Library in 2017. And we've ummed and ahed and said, you know, we need a charity this year, what we're going to do, how we're going to do it. And we've got lovely people down at club and Neil Singleton, one of them, he's our Models for Heroes rep. And you've all heard of the Models for Heroes. And he says, Mark, you know what we're going to do? Can we do Models for Heroes? And yeah, of course we can, mate, no problem. Goes right, lads, and through admin, and everybody's, yeah, great stuff. Okay, what we're going to do? And we banded a few ideas together, but ultimately we come out with a 24-hour build, because obviously for the lads to, you know, participate for 24 hours, it shows a massive drive and commitment that we're willing to put in for Malcolm and the team at Models for Heroes. So we've been in touch with Malcolm and said, you know, look, this is our idea. What do you think? Loves it. I think it's absolutely fantastic. Just a couple of things that I need you to be aware of. And we're like, oh yeah, what's going off here? It's, you know, it's not a, try not to sort of get into the realms of who can stay awake the longest, Mark, because fatigue, especially on a model build, you know, it's going to show in end, and we're like, yeah, no problem, we get that. And make sure that everybody's well looked after and everybody feels part of the team and you're all inclusive, and getting us some great ideas and some tips. So me and Neil and the admin and the lads, we went away again and come back and sort of chewed it over, and right, so this is what we've decided, and it's over here. So we've got, it says a big scale. It says we've got a 1 in 400 big scale US atomic aircraft produced by C.C. Lee Enterprise. It's an aircraft carrier. Okay. Why an aircraft carrier for 24-hour build? Mark, you're a fast jet builder, aren't you? Surely to God you're going to swing them towards a tornado. I tried. But no, what we needed a kit that was big enough that everybody could participate in. And it's club day tomorrow, and we're going to finalise the numbers tomorrow and how many people are coming. And we've obviously got the hull to build and the deck, and special thanks to Ian Clement at Cass, one of our Cass Tigers. He's built an inner hull for us so that we can sit some more aircraft in there. And then obviously we've got the deck and the tower and the aircraft, helicopters, Tomcats, Hornets, all Phantoms, all, might not be Hornets, all kinds of things. And we're going to sort of break it down on the day. We're not in a rush. We will get it done. We're going to break it down, and, you know, we're going to have certain people doing hull and painting and weathering and the deck and masking off for yellow lines, aircraft actually building it all together, gluing it all together, painting it, weathering it, the stander it comes on, everything. Okay. Will it take 24 hours? We don't know. We haven't built one before, so who knows? All right. And what happens if it don't get done? It'll get done. What happens if it don't get done? Well, it's not last club at season, all right? If it absolutely doesn't get done and there's a few tweaks to do on it, then once we meet the week after, first week in May, we'll take it back down and we'll finish it off. But that's not what this is about. This is about guys who are interested in watching something other than Coronation Street. Other soaps are available. Tuning into our club page, because on that particular day I'm going to change the settings from private to public so that people can log on and watch what we're doing, basically. Okay, so how are we going to raise money for Models for Heroes, and have we got a target? First question first, how we're going to raise money. So what I've done is I've got hold of Malcolm and his wife, secretary, and she's helped me set up a Just Giving page through Facebook, which I will be putting the link on the day. Okay, not tired. So that you can just tap onto that, and they accept PayPal as well. And the reason that I'm saying that is because I do like to give to charity. Of course I do. We all do, don't you know, whether it's a 50 pence, a quid, couple of quid, whatever. But in this day and age, when they're saying, right, we just need your bank details, ding-a-ling-a-ling, you're like, yeah, whatever. You know, I need your bank account details. And we're like, no, mate, never going to happen. So the reason that we've chosen Just Giving is because you can PayPal. And I suppose in one respect, I want to say, well, I haven't got a PayPal account these days. Even my mum's got one. Do you know what I mean? And she's like, old. So the majority of people have PayPal. So on the actual day, we're going to have people building, but we're also going to have people that are monitoring whether it's a laptop that we take down or a tablet or a phone or whatever. And we're going to have people monitoring that, and we're going to constantly keep putting that Just Giving link up on the page so that you can say, you know what, he's never going to shut up, tap it, couple of quid, I'll keep watching now, mate. And obviously sending us comments of, love what you're doing, great stuff, enthusiastic, and pop, 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 thumbs up and love hearts and all the sort of stuff that goes with it, because that's what we want. That's what we need to keep driving us on, so that whoever is monitoring the sort of tech station, if you will, can pass on and shout out who's watching, how many people are watching, the comments that are coming through, how much people have donated. You wouldn't need to be shy. If you're going to go onto Just Giving page that I will link up, and you're saying, you know what, I'm going to put a tenner in here, but tell us that you've put a tenner in. Tell us your name, tell us where you're from in the country, which club that you're a part of, which groups you're a part of, etc., etc. Tell us as much as you possibly can. The more that you tell us, the more that we can shout you out. Does that make sense? Okay. And then on top of that, I've made some Excel spreadsheets with grids and lines for the lads, and I'm going to give them out tomorrow, Saturday, and say, take these to your friends and family, take them to work, see if they'll give a pledge, couple of quid. There's no minimum, there's no maximum. Every single penny that we get from this whole 24-hour event is going directly to Mullers for Heroes. Now, you sort of like say, all right, fine, well, how's that going to help? When I've talked to Mark and I've talked to Neil as well, the overwhelming sort of thing about Models for Heroes is how much of a great cause it is and how generous the people are in donating kits, whether it's a 99 pence Airfix kit or a £150 Tamiya Phantom, etc., etc. Kits they've got, cash they haven't. Now, you know, I'm not his financer. I'm saying cash they haven't. What I'm saying is that for all of this, it's all right having a boatload of kits. It's all right having a warehouse full of stash. And then actually it turns out that you haven't got enough money to buy stamps, sticky labels to write on their names and addresses, etc., etc. And it's a poor state of affairs when you've got a charity that is literally half and half into all this stock and no money to actually send it out. So that's where we're going to come in, hopefully. Target, we have got a target, and it's not a low target either. It's £500. Now, I know that Bridgie down at Club, Marky Bridge, £70 already on his pledge sheet, which is great. And bearing in mind that there's probably about 10 or 15 lads coming, if that, and lasses as well, because Gene might come. And, you know, when you start saying, right, well, let's say 10 lads, and if everybody raised, you know, 20 quid, that's £200 straight away. And then we're going with the Just Giving through Facebook and PayPal, but that goes directly into the account. But I can track that and see how much we're coming. And at the end of the day, we had all the pledge sheets together. We tallied that up with the Just Giving page, and we said, you know what, we set 500 and we've done 500. Okay, but it's only through people who are going to pledge either through actual cash donation straight through one of our lads that's doing the 24-hour build, or through the Just Giving page. It's only through that, okay? The bit that we're doing in the middle, the actual 24-hour build, building this ship, that's to keep us entertained, in a respect that obviously we're all modelers and we wouldn't want to try and raise £500 by sitting around a table and twiddling his thumbs. Okay, there's got to be something tangible there for us to do. All right. So, that's it. Short video, this one. Let me remind you, and I'll put it up because I'll edit this video for you. The day will be Saturday, the 30th of April, 2022. Okay. We're going to start at 9 a.m. on the Saturday morning down at club. We're going to have a bunch of lads and lasses that are going to come, and we're going to say, right, here's all the sprues, let's go. 3 or 4 airbrush stations, lots of glue, lots of paint, lots of tape, and a lot of that donated as well, I've got to say. They need a shout out from Model Workshop in Barnsley. It's either Model Workshop or Hobby Workshop. I've got to go through and see Jamie and Andy in 2 weeks yesterday, okay, on the Friday 29th. So Saturday 30th of April, we're going to crack on at 9 a.m. We've got food, we've got drink, we've got a sleeping room, we've got camp beds, pillows, and we're telling lads obviously to bring the pyjamas and the slippers. I'm only kidding. And something comfortable to wear, because 24 hours is a long time. It's not a stay awake-a-thon. The lads that are committing to 24 hours don't have to stay awake for 24 hours. Can you tell I've got a cold? Once Neil is going around and tapping our lads on the shoulder, off you go. Hour and a half, 2 hours, go and get your head down, okay? Because we need our lads on the ball, nice and fresh, to turn this out, obviously. What we're going to do is we're going to change our Facebook group, like I've said, from private to public, so that hopefully people will be able to type it into Facebook, find it, join it, scroll down, find the link, hit the link and watch us. Okay. Scroll down a little bit further, find the link for the Just Giving page, tap it, chuck some money in and keep watching. All right. And that's just about it. And then at the end of it, hopefully, we'll have a big ship. All right. Which we're going to give back to Malcolm at one of the shows. And then obviously he can sort of like display that, you know, Telford, Bolton, Halifax, Birmingham way, wherever. But that's going to be our little bit. All right. And I don't know if camera's going to focus on that. But that's one of the little F14s that I've just done, just to sort of see how long it takes, because I think we've got about 60 on them, but I'm not sure. Once it comes to the day, I've only got, I think, 400 and odd subscribers. It would be nice if you would drop onto Facebook, find the group. I'll put the club name down there for you. Find the club, drop on. There's a bean shed, oh my God. It's huge. Find the group and start watching and chuck a pledge in and give yourself a mention, you know, and say, my name's so-and-so, YouTube subscriber here, so that, again, we can determine who's who and where you've come from, all right? And I think in the meantime, that'll just about do. I'm going to put a bee on this, a saddle on this bee in a minute, because it's absolutely massive. And in the meantime, I'm going to crack on with my Phantom. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. See you next time. Get out of it.